Joining me now is Annie Cyrus. She is with the organization liveuptofreedom.com, liveuptofreedom.com. She's also associate producer here at Lindell TV. Apparently, there are some morons, some of the bots, some of the trolls on social media claiming Annie doesn't really work for us. Listen, morons, she really does. So there you go. Apparently, they like to go online and say she's a liar if her bio reads that she works with Lindell TV. Well, she does. So take that, put that in your cigar and smoke it, morons. These bots and these trolls. Why are you bothering Annie anyway? Maybe it's because you're for Iran? Oh, so you're for Sharia, are you? You're for female genital mutilation, are you? You're for hanging homosexuals off cranes, are you? Why are you bothering Annie? You're for subjugating women? I mean, you must be for those things if you're bothering Annie, because Annie's whole mission really is what? To expose the truth about Islam. You're for sex trafficking little girls? You probably are, perverts. So that's just a little message tonight for those harassing Annie on social media. Yeah, she really does work with us. Annie, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me on, and thank you for that answer to those who are bugging me.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Annie, you and I, of course, do regular updates here. And you sent me again, as I've asked you to do, anything you think our audience needs to know, you just tell me and I'll get you booked on the program right away. Okay, you sent me a disturbing text today because the numbers are growing. They're going higher. Tell our audience what you sent me today.
Well, I sent you a few things, but I think you're referring to what was reported on Afghanistan International website
Yes.
that I came across yesterday, and they announced that Pentagon at this point has announced that the number of Afghans brought to U.S. during August and September of 2021 that have questionable ties, possibly to Islamists and jihadists, being Islamic terrorists, have gone up to 50. That is 50.
We were at like 7. We were at like 7 the last time I remember, and now we're at 50.
Yes. Well, we were at 7, and then during CPAC, I got an update that we have gone up to 17, and then boom, yesterday, which was the last day of CPAC, I was going to give you the update, but we were busy with CPAC. But then before I get a chance, we went from 17 to 50 now. And again, that's just what they're telling us.
And again, what is the source? What is the source for this, Annie?
Afghanistan International. They are on social media. They put together this channel right when we started withdrawing from Afghanistan. They knew what's coming, so they basically put together Afghanistan International channel, social media broadcasting TV channel. I watch that channel also. I follow them on Facebook as well.
Who are they?
They are the opposition. They are the Afghan version of Annie Cyrus's. They are the one that are absolutely anti-Taliban. They are anti the Islamic regime. They are anti everything that's happening to Afghanistan. Now, they were publicly active before the fall of Kabul, meaning they were actively active, just talking in Afghanistan. But when Taliban started taking over, they started getting out. Those who were inside started going silent because we know the punishment, but they did boost up their activities. They have reporters all across Europe. They have reporters here in America. I actually know one of the people here in America who does reporting for them. So they're just trying to expose. However, actually, lately they also exposed the behind the closed door conversations between Taliban, Iran, and Biden regime. But that's who they are. They are absolutely a reliable source.
They are a reliable source. And where do you think they're getting their information from?
Well, some of them are actual people. If you would watch their channel, if you spoke the language, you would see that they're actual real Afghan people coming on camera from Afghanistan, risking their lives, and they don't care, reporting live from Afghanistan. A lot of videos are being sent in by Afghans inside Afghanistan, and then there are reporters in Europe and in America. They have passes. They are going into a lot of what do we call them? Meetings, if you call it. And that's part of how they're getting their information.
So these 50 are obviously then 50 actual unique individuals they've identified, gone into their past, gone into their history, who they associated with, where they've been, maybe social media footprint. They basically have done like an investigation on them, like a private eye would do, or the government should be doing. And they now have identified 50 of these individuals that have come to America that have terrorist ties. Is that what you're telling us tonight?
Oh, no. The number 50 was released by Pentagon here
Okay.
in America. But no one has covered it because media doesn't want us to know, except Afghanistan International.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
that's a very big distinction here. So you're saying the 50 was actually released by our own United States Pentagon, but it's this Afghan International that's reporting it because we couldn't find it anywhere else.
Exactly. Now, when you do go to their website, even though their website is in their own language, but they do have option of like translate. Oh, I'm sorry, my camera is being a little unfriendly here. Just give me a second to fix this. I do apologize.
It's all right.
Live programming. Okay. If you go to their if you do go to their website, I'm sorry, let me command it to stop. Thank you, Logan.
What do you got? What is it called? Artificial intelligence on your camera over there, or what?
I have one of those cameras that has a sensor to follow you, and every time I command it to stop, it won't stop today. I think IRGC hacked my camera. I'm kidding.
Say someone has hacked your software. So are they providing documentation back to the Pentagon source so that we can see that?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. First of all, they do have translate option. So even though it's kind of broken English, you still understand everything, or at least to a point. Also, at the bottom, they do have all the related links from the number of how many Afghans were transferred here, all of them back to America's government links. So you can literally just watch everything they're claiming.
Okay, and validate it.
Validate it.
Okay.
It's AfghanistanInternational.com.
Has Fox News reported this? Has Fox News reported this?
Absolutely not. Oh, Fox News is so busy talking about Ukraine and Russia right now. Remember, I mean, you know it. Mike knows it. I'm learning from Mike. But Fox News looks for what can distract Americans from the dangers America is facing, even if that means covering Ukraine and Russia.
And so these 50 people, would your concern be that these are folks that would indeed be connected back to terrorist, whether it's Taliban, ISIS, other such groups that would be involved in terrorism in America?
Oh, 100%. As of right now, I was discussing this with a good friend of mine today. I said, now I can sleep easier knowing they have at least one leader in each state of America.
Yeah, 50.
50 for 50.
All right, the time is getting away from us. Let me go. Logan, are we going to have audio if I play something here? No, I'm not plugged in. Can you guys come do that?
Oh, Annie, the audio isn't important. It's just the music. Trust me. Play it without the audio. It's okay.
I'll play without the audio. You want to tell me what it is we're going to be playing? He says we don't need the music or anything. What are we going to be playing here? What is this?
To be honest, I would very much prefer not to spoil the shock, if we call it that.
All right.
Let's discuss that after your audience watches this video first.
Okay, here we go. This is on Twitter, on social media. Here we go. Hey, Logan, do we need to turn that down some? It's killing my ears. I'm sure it's killing everybody else's. Let me know when I can go back to it. Okay, let me start it over because I think I want you to notice it looks like a guy playing golf. Who does that look? Doesn't that look like Mar-a-Lago to you guys? I think that is. Here, let's go again. What? What's wrong with that? It's not even playing. All right, it quit playing, so I'm going to have to send Logan the link. Good grief. That's live television for you. All right, so Logan, I'm going to send this over to you real quick, and we'll play.
I apologize. I should have probably originally sent it to Logan.
No problem. It looks like that looks like Mar-a-Lago, and that also looks like President Trump playing golf. That's what that looks like to me.
Oh, they made sure to take the guess out of it.
Who's they? Who's they?
Oh, I can't tell you yet. We got to watch the video first. But at the very intro, pay attention to right side, bottom side of the screen. It literally says Florida, Mar-a-Lago.
Okay,
It tells you the exact location. They wrote it on the screen.
all right, I'm trying to send this to you, Logan, but man alive, are we having computer problems tonight?
I think all of our systems have been hacked.
What, Logan? I did. I switched internet so it'd be faster. Video. All right. All right. All right. Let's see if you get that. You probably won't. There's something going on tonight.
Okay, let me try sending
Well,
it to
I think it said sent. Tell me, Logan, if it did. You got it.
You got it?
Get it, Logan? Is it refreshing? It says message sent. Got it? All right, this is stimulating television. Woo! Watching me send emails. Boy, I'll tell you what, we're having a big time tonight, aren't we, Delta? Let's go to a wide shot real quick. Go to a wide shot of Delta. She's exhausted. She went all the way down to Orlando and back in the motor coach. She was with me the whole time. She's pooped out. You gonna give me a wide shot? No, you're not gonna. Oh, you. He can't give me a wide shot. Look, he's up on the chair. Why are you up on the chair, Logan? Oh my word.
I think Logan, did you watch the video without us watching it?
No, he's up on the chair. He's up on the chair fooling around with the camera that's hanging off the ceiling so we can have the wide shot of Delta. That poor boy just went running from the control room up to the ladder. Now he's got to run back to the control room to play the video that we want to play. Woo, that Logan's a busy boy. All right, now he's running back to the control room. Let's see what he comes up with. I'm surprised Logan isn't malnourished, all the running he does. All right, you ready, Logan? No, you're not ready? Man, what we need to do is set up another camera in here that shoots out that direction so we can just watch you run around like a chicken with your head cut off.
Well, while we're talking about Logan, we should give a shout out to Logan. 4 days in Florida, CPAC. Logan did an amazing job.
Yes, he did. There's Delta. See, she's pooped out. She's laying on her My Pillow bed. She's worn out. I don't know what that picture is. I've been looking at it all night. It's like a weird picture, Logan. But I'm assuming you're getting the shot of Delta on her bed there. She's worn out. She's tired. She went all the way to Orlando and back. Had to spend 4 days in a motor coach, but she's happy to be home. All right, so are we ready to play the video? We still have, there you go, Logan. Now I got a full screen. Now we're ready to play the video. All right, let's play it. Then we'll tell you who this is. So again, watch this video. Oh wow. What is that? Who did that, Annie?
That was a production by IRGC. Tweeted out on IRGC's Twitter account.
Yeah, and we see it right there. And you mean Jack Dorsey takes down Mike Lindell and President Trump, but IRGC gets to stay up? And what does IRGC stand for?
Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps.
So
we discussed the original threat they posted. Remember the poster we showed where the golf place with President Trump and his hat about to hit the golf and a little thing like a bomb coming down on him?
Right.
That was just a preview of this 1 minute and a half, minute 30-second video. Apparently, they put that out, and then they went out of their way to make this video to put it out Again, the double fatwa on everyone. It was in English and Farsi and Arabic.
And it was a
That,
fatwa? A fatwa?
yeah, the revenge is obligatory.
So they've put a fatwa on President Trump.
They doubled it up. They did it a few weeks ago. Now they put out this video in his house. The beginning it says Palm Beach, Florida, Trump's house.
And when did this video get put up on Twitter?
You should be able to know because it's right in front of you.
It's right in front of me. You're exactly right.
I think it's January
January
30th.
15th. January 15th, 2022.
There you go. January 15th.
And it's still there.
I have reported it 5 times.
It's still
there.
on there.
And you can see the ID does say IRGC.
Yes, it does.
Sepah. And here's the interesting part.
And when you go to their Facebook, to their Twitter, Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, Instagram, Facebook, and Telegram, they joined July 15th. July 15th is when they joined. And some of their stuff is in English. And what is that other stuff, Farsi, or what is that other language there?
Some of them are Farsi, some of them are Arabic, some of them are English.
So
I also sent you a tweet from their Twitter regarding Israel.
Tell me about that one, Annie.
I sent you the screenshot where it says the presence of Zionist regime in Persian Gulf.
Oh, yeah, I got it here in front of me. The presence of the Zionist regime in, and what is that? I can't read that language.
Persian Gulf.
Is unacceptable for the Islamic Republic of Iran. Only
fire,
because it's another language, can purify Satan's footsteps in the Persian Gulf. Sir, at Mohammed bin Zayed, we will provide it for you. So, the Zionist regime, okay. So they're talking about Israel there.
Yes.
So let me ask you, I had some clips I wanted to play real quick about Russia, but due to the technical issues we're having on my computer hooked to the system and not working tonight, I won't be able to do that. So let me take a little more time with you. What are your thoughts, Annie, on Russia, Ukraine? It seems as though the media really wants to ramp this up for a war. We're being warned by Dr. Peter Vincent Pride today that a lot of the footage, or some of the footage out there is fake. We're even are getting reports that some of this may be from video games or other wars in the past. It seems as though the media and social media, and some of it apparently is on TikTok, and I guess we know China runs TikTok. It appears as though the media really wants to ramp this up. I think I read earlier tonight that some of them are calling here in America for a no-fly zone, for Biden to declare a no-fly zone. Of course, from right now, I'm hearing that's not going to happen. That could change. But it seems like they're doing whatever they can to put Putin in a box or say, don't cross this line, they cross this, don't cross this line, cross it. But they're doing whatever they can to keep engaging. I think some of these people want a world war. And my question would be, how much do you think China, who's in relationship with Russia, how much do you think China and North Korea and Iran are all behind these chess moves being made?
Yeah, let me just say something. I'll agree with the warning of the fake stuff. There is a picture flying around all social media that nobody's mentioning that this picture belongs to 2019, which is the picture of the president of Ukraine geared up in military gears. That's from 2019, not today.
Okay.
But I agree with you. Yes, there are many those in power who would love to, well, World War III would be the perfect ending to what you are an expert and you've done a series on it, the Great Reset.
World War III, you agree that World War III would be the great way to push forward the Great Reset?
I think that would be the final move. They can implement the Great Reset through World War III.
And they can use the fog of war to do a lot of things, including let them hack our power grid. See, if Biden is a puppet of China, and China is in military alliance with Russia, these are communists. He got put into the U.S. Senate at 29, I think it was, by a communist group. Council for a Livable World, as Trevor Loudon's reported on, and who that was. So if he got put into the Senate by the communists, if his son is the bagman reportedly for the communist China, and Biden reportedly got funds from that, then he would be the puppet of the communists. If the communists say to the Biden regime, although Biden doesn't know what day of the week it is, but if the Biden regime is told by their communist handlers who put them in power, do this, we do this. You do this, we do this. You do this, we do this. You do this, Russia will do this. Russia will do this, China will do this. North Korea will do this. Iran will then start penetrating the airspace, China will start penetrating the airspace of Taiwan. Iran will start making threats against the former president. Iran will start making threats against Israel. North Korea will start shooting off more long-range ballistic missiles. So it's all highly orchestrated. And of course, Biden makes his moves because, again, he's part of the red-green axis that is all about bringing down America. How likely is all that? Not to mention the fact then we could have our own communist-infiltrated CIA and FBI carry out cyber attacks, or they get their proxies to do it, or they just know it's coming and are prepared for it, just as the World Economic Forum has rehearsed for it. 60 Minutes finally seems to be joining the chorus now of cyber attacks. It all just seems too well orchestrated. True or false?
Absolutely 100% true. 100% true. Yeah, and that's the thing. Sometimes I feel like if people would pay a lot of attention, as you said, it does look very orchestrated, especially when you see who's the alliance is ridiculous. There are only two countries. There are only two countries right now standing in the way of New World Order, known as red-green axis, known as the triangle. I call it triangle, but those two countries are Israel and America. That's it. Take these two out. What is it left, Brandon?
Yeah,
absolutely. A communist, socialist, Islamist, one movement. Now, they had to hijack our election to implement to plant their puppet, who, as you said, can't even remember which day of the week it is. And then if a World War III would start, the very first thing, Iran, Islamic Republic of Iran, are going to have the opportunity to unleash all of their terrorist groups, such as Hezbollah, Hamas, IRGC, alliance with Al-Qaeda, ISIS, and Taliban. Just imagine the number of Islamic terrorists going on. Absolutely freedom. Do it.
Think about this. Afghanistan, they did that on purpose. Absolutely. It was unavoidable. It was avoidable. So if it was avoidable, it means it was done on purpose. Then they're giving the Taliban, which then goes to Iran, what was it, $80 billion? 80?
91.
$91 billion in military hardware. So the Biden regime gives their buddies in Iran $91 billion in military hardware, which then, of course, goes to who knows where and what terror groups and cells. Biden regime opens up the borders, brings in a military standing army, brings in military age males, literally gives them transportation and money cars and hotels all over the United States of America, standing army, and then starts to do the garbage they're doing with Iran and unfreezing $29 billion. Tell me how this is not all orchestrated as the music plays.
Oh, it is. It's all orchestrated. And if people don't wake up, we might be
LiveUpToFreedom.com, LiveUpToFreedom.com, Annie Cyrus.